Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss about the pitch and frequency of the sound. First of all, you need to know about the high and low sound. Just look at the pictures. You can see that here we have the two singers. One is a male and second one is female. Both are singing. Um, you can imagine that the male singer can sing louder than the female singer, and because that he can make bigger vibrations in the sound than the female singer, because as we know that the sound is produced by the production of the vibration in the air, or the resistance caused by the sound in the air, then sound is produced. But you can see that the female singer can sing higher notes than the male singer, and as because she can emit more sound waves in every second, because the production of sound in each second of time is louder, or having the higher notes. So let's come towards the concepts pitch and the frequency. First of all, what is the pitch of a sound? Pitch of a sound means how a sound is higher or lower. It means that how a sound is high or how a sound is low, that is its pitch. And on which factor the pitch depend? It depends on the vibration, or the rapid vibration, or the rapid production of vibrations by the source. And pitch is measured by the frequency. Hope pitch will be clear to you. Pitch is how a sound is high or the lower, and it depends upon the production of the vibrations by the source or by the person who is creating that sound. And pitch depends upon measured by the frequency. And what is the frequency? Let's come towards the frequency. Frequency of a sound is the number of vibrations in 1 second. It means that if two vibrations are produced in 1 second, then 2 will be its frequency. And frequency is measured in hertz and represented by the Hz. H is capital and Z is the small. And let's here is frequencies described by using the example of a guitar. It you can measure the top strings of the guitar, and if it vibrates around about 60 times in 1 second. The top strings of guitar vibrate about 660 times in 1 second. It means that top string of guitar have the frequency of 660 hertz. And if we determine the frequency of the lowest string or the bottom string, when you pluck it, then it will vibrate about 165 times in 1 second. It means that its frequency is 165 hertz, because it is producing the vibrations of the note in 1 second is 165 times. And as the frequency of a sound is higher, its pitch will be higher. It means that pitch is measured by the frequency. If frequency will be high, then pitch of sound will also be high. And the human capability to hear sound or the detect sound is 20 to 20,000 hertz. It means that we can detect the sound between 20 to 20,000 hertz. We can't hear the sounds that are less than 20 or more than 20,000 hertz. It means that if there is a sound of 5 hertz, then we can't hear it. And the sounds that are above 20,000 hertz, that type of sounds are called the ultrasounds. And that ultrasounds are used in the hospitals for breaking down of kidney stones, gallstones. It means that it is used in instead of the surgery. And it is also used in the ships, as we discussed in the last. It is also used by the ships, and by the ships we can determine the depth of the water by the echo sounders. This is the principle of the pitch and frequency. Then it is also used by the animals such as bats and dogs too. Dogs also can determine the sound of detect the sound that is more than the 20,000 hertz, that is of that are ultrasounds. And the next category we have the sounds that are less than the 20 hertz, and that type of sounds are called as infrasounds. Infrasounds are also very helpful. They are using to determine the earthquakes, and also to study the rock formations. And it can also be detected by some animals such as the whales, elephants, and rhinoceros. This was all about the pitch and the frequency and their production. Hope it will be clear to you. Thank you.